The time has come. The time has come. The time has come. 7 of you here already, 8 of you. Wow, that's pretty good. Good start, right? I hopefully got everything set up okay. Um, it's a better way to do this one. Yeah, we can see some bird action maybe, huh? Oh, that blue thing needs to be moved up a little bit. Hi, Steve. How are you? How is everybody tonight? Beautiful day in Cleveland again. I just can't believe it. Um, we're talking about a week with no rain. You know, another week with no rain. And I just saw Weather Channel a minute ago that Hawaii's getting some kind of hurricane, huh? Not a hurricane, but a tropical storm getting close to the main island. Okay, I think we're all settled in here. Hi, Dave. How are you doing? Have you looked for any fire engines yet? Hi, Nancy. Socaine? Socaine. Where is Socaine? Flora. Sally, how are you? Louisiana. Socaine. Where is Nancy? Where is Socaine? Hi, Bill. Louisiana. Lobsters. Lobsters and shrimp. Yep, we went to Red Lobster for our anniversary, and I picked it up, and I didn't have lobster though. I should have. Actually, thinking about getting it again, but it's not cheap. I think I said last week it was 2 of us. It was with the tip. It was $130. It's not cheap, and on my budget, it's no good. Hey, Dean, how are you? Susan B, Connecticut. Kenji, Southern Cal, figuring out retirement. How you doing? Katie Z from Parma, AMRAP. Uh, Only us in Parma would know any of that, what that means. Don Ritchie, Clyde Gibson, Pink Flamingos. If you ever get a chance and you want to watch them, you know what was fun when we were 14, 13, 12, 13, 14 years old? It was fun. It was the Houlihan and Big Chuck show. And that was on Friday nights. And I think the Ghoul was on Saturday nights. And I might have them switched. The Ghoul was on WKBF 61 at 11 o'clock, I think. And he would put a movie on. But he was the actor of Ghoulardi, who was big in Cleveland. And Ghoulardi happened to go to California to do voiceovers. A very popular guy, Ernie Anderson, if you know the name out in California. So yeah, it's all about pink flamingos and Polish jokes, and back when you're allowed to do that kind of stuff. I don't know if you can do that anymore. Oklahoma, Don. Hi, Clyde. Thank you for stopping in. Spokane, that is. Okay, I thought so, but I didn't want to try to correct somebody because I've learned my lessons about making assumptions, right? uh, Roxy 2. Hello from Northwest Florida. What's your weather like? Blue crab, shrimp, and crawfish, not crayfish. It's crawfish down there, right? It's crayfish up here, crawfish down there. See, I'm learning some of the lingo. Nebraska. Hey, Bill. The whole world is a purple kniff. Yep, that's right. Oh, those days, those were some good days. Kilbasi Kid, um, Mushmouth Mariano Pachetti. They used to have a pizza eating contest. They used to do takes on Mary Hartsky instead of Mary Hartman. Oh, yeah, that was fun times. Sunny and hot in Northwest Florida, right? Northeast Florida. What'd you say it was? Northwest Florida, yeah. Retire inspired. Greetings from Montgomery, Alabama. Teresa in Maine. Hello, how are you? Yeah, we're sitting here in Cleveland, Ohio. I do have subscriber mode only on for 35 minutes. This way, if you're joining us and you're not a subscriber, I think you can watch, but you can't comment. So after 35 minutes, you can. So if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. And but the first 35 minutes will be subscriber only. In case you're trying to get on there and you can't, and you're typing something and it won't show up. That's why. Uh, Carrie here from the Dallas area. Currently 97 degrees. Yeah, I know. I saw. I shouldn't laugh, but Dallas has got some high temperatures um, in your area. Bumblebee likes to come and see me. Keith from Hawaii. Yep, hurricane is approaching. Geez, I hope you guys are okay. I mean, you're used to rain and all that, but I don't know if you get the winds that much. Um, I've never been to Hawaii. I know some of you guys on here have been to Hawaii. Ron from Trinidad. Greetings from New York City. Do you feel stress free in retirement? Do you feel healthier? Yes, and yes. I used to have stomach. I won't get into the whole gory details, but I used to have some stomach issues, and there were times that I went to work where just the whole like it felt like it was like something stuck in your stomach, and I went through all these tests and I did all this stuff, and they could never figure out what was wrong. So I would probably have issues every 3 months. And when I retired, I haven't had an issue since. It's almost been a year. So, yeah, it's stress related. In my opinion, it was stress related. And, and I haven't had the issue without medicine or anything. So it's great. Um, Freckles, Illinois. Yeah, Illinois. Hola, Colleen. Now, Colleen, you moved to Mexico, didn't you? That's what I remember. Bengals or Browns? Browns. Dave, I actually put it on. I said, I thought I'm looking for the game because I thought it was at 4:30 today, and it's not. It's at like 10:30 because it's in Seattle, and I think it starts at 7:30 their time, which must be 10:30 here in Cleveland. And I'm thinking, geez, I'm missing the game, and it's not till later. It shows you how much I pay attention. That's preseason anyway. But of course, our $1 billion quarterback's not going to start, which kind of whatever. Let's see how long that guy lasts. Mary Albert, how you doing, Mary? Sharon, how are you? Yeah, Ron from Trinidad. Stress can be a real killer. It's to me, it's the most important thing about retirement. Is get because you don't even realize, and we've talked about this before. I've done videos and a lot of the channels talk about that. It's the number one to me. The number one without a close second is the reduction of stress. Just absolutely number one in retirement. If you can retire, I would suggest it. Now, different people have different family issues and things like that too, which you can't get away from. I don't have that. So, just because you retire doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get away from all your stress. But in my case, I don't really have anything stressful so far in my 1 year um, of retirement, almost 1 year. It'll be next September or this coming September will be 1 year. I like the subscriber only mode. How do you set it up? Well, when you do it on the computer, it's different on the phone. That's why I'm not using the phone much anymore for lives. But when you do it on the computer and you just go up to YouTube Studio and hit the create live and just go through the prompts, and you'll see. Uh, a couple of people told me about slow mode too, where you have to can only type in every 60 seconds. That helps in the contests that we do. So yeah, just mess around with it. And all you buzzers, is that what we are? 280 zone. Yes, you moved from Rosarita to Ensenada. Ensenada. My husband also had stress issues with his stomach, all gone now, retired 2 years. Sleep much better now. My sleep is different. Do you guys hoard? No, but we stock. Well, sometimes we hoard. We stock the freezer. We hoard the freezer, um, just in case there's going to be issues coming up. We're not preppers or anything like that, but we do keep a freezer full of stuff. AIP, nice cap. Yeah, that's my Buzz cap from. It's actually Georgia Tech. Um, I got it at the Atlanta airport maybe 100 years ago. It seems like Myrtle Beach. Bobby and Vicky Wilson. Keith from Hawaii. Watch Midwest Magic cleaning. Hmm. Agreed. Between the job and the ever worsening commute, stress is way down. Yeah, Nancy, that's absolutely true. Because I had that 90-minute round trip. Retirement stress free if you retire with adequate income. Imagine it's stressful if someone doesn't have a pension or has a lot of debt. Yeah, that could be. Money is a problem. I get to every Monday morning. I can't wait to retire. Amy, how you doing? I'm still working on it, Amy. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Keith, you made it. Yes, you did. And you were fairly on time too. No $10 charge. You sleep better, huh, Flora? Am I saying that right? Flora, Flori, Flora. Flora. I'm gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it Flora because I don't know any better. Can you test live without actually going live? That's what they say you can do. You can put it in private mode, is what somebody told me. I did try it once. So yes, the answer is yes. Mary Albert, no hoarding, downsizing, and donating a lot, cleaning the cellar. Yep, I've been donating a lot of clothes. Been going through my closet quite a bit, and just like t-shirts. Like I used to wear a t-shirt to work all the time, and so I probably had 20 t-shirts, um, and just white t-shirts. And now I've never worn a white t-shirt since I retired. Maybe a couple times if we dressed up or did something, but I will probably keep two or three. I'll just donate the rest of them. Whoever wants my stinky old t-shirts. I was thinking about retiring at 55 or 60. What should I do about health insurance? Any suggestions? Well, the ACA is out there, and if your company, you can do Cobra for a short time, I believe, up to a year, maybe 2 years. You have to check, see what the federal law is on that, and talk to your person at your company. But the ACA plan, um, you can get it fairly cheap depending on your income, but your deductible is going to be 8,000 to 9,000 if you get it cheap. You can pay four, five, six, seven, $800 a month and have a lower deductible, but I say roll the dice. And mine's $89. Um, what surprised you most? For me, it was the drop in the electric bill. When I worked at home was shut AC. Now I have the windows open. Let me think about that. Hi, Brian. Arlene from Wayne County. Keep on learning something new. Water aerobics 3 times a week. That's nice. If you have a pool nearby or your own pool, like a rec center, that's nice. Hi, Buzz from Northern Georgia Mountains, 74 and nice. That's good, David. Yeah, we're gonna heat up here. We're not gonna be like Texas, but we're gonna heat up a little bit. You're on low income, okay? I find myself staying up later than I did when I worked. Me too. As a result, I'm not getting as much sleep because I still wake up early. That's not my problem. I go to bed in the AM and wake up in the PM practically. No, it's still AM to AM, but it's close to PM. That's pretty sad. It's only 8 hours though. It's 8 hours, and that's what I'm doing. But the time has shifted. Hubby wants to know if that's your retirement beard. I've never grown one in my life, not seriously. So I was thinking, Katie, that I might try it for a Christmas beard. I'm thinking about it. I haven't grown one. If you guys think it sucks, just tell me. I'll shave it off. I don't have a problem with that. I've never grown one. I just can't grow facial hair real well. Like some of these people, they wake up in the morning and they got a full beard, like the Santa Claus movie. But not me. I just can't grow it. I'm like one of them hairless cats. Simply Katie walks. With current food prices constantly going up consistently, retirement is a little stressful. Yeah. Um, well, I'm trying to make it on Social Security. You have to shop different. You have to try different things to make it work until prices come down, if they ever do. Um, what are we getting for Social Security for January? I think they were talking 2.6%. I haven't heard the final yet. If anybody knows, Fly Aura. Oh, Fly Aura. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Half hour, 1.5 hour commute going back home. Leave early, so only an hour to work. Definite work. So yeah, that's a that's a long commute. Hi from your neighbor in Amherst. How's your football team, K Shade? Um, you're usually pretty good. Amherst is usually has a good high school football team. Dana's Garden Retreat. I'm decluttering too and going through the attic while I'm working less right now, way overdue, but I'll forever hoard garden items. Yeah. What are you doing in the attic in the summertime? That's for the fall. I've decided the basement and the attic are going to be my fall and winter jobs. No going in the attic for me when it's this kind of weather. I wear my old t-shirts working around the house. Well, you see, that's what I got. I mean, I got this Worthington shirt. Where am I at? Everything's backwards on this. This Worthington Industries. I probably got this shirt. I never wear it. I probably it's been in my drawer for probably 10 years. I just never wear it. So it's like brand new. Has it got something on the back? Let's see. I thought it has something on the back too. It got something on the back. It's got some kind of flag or something there, doesn't it? I never look. I don't know. I'm living on Social Security, but was able to max out. I used my 401k for property taxes, insurance, and we're working out well. That's good, Nancy. That's really good, and hopefully that's gonna. Hopefully the increases that they give you in January is going to help with. They say the inflation's going down a bit, but I don't see prices coming down. Although on cucumbers, I did went down to 285 for 3 cucumbers, and I don't know why I remembered that. Roxy, I see that orange cat. You see that orange cat's tail right by the butterfly there? He's probably stalking birds. This will be my 10th year retired at 62 from teaching 35 years. So much less stress. Sleep like a baby. Yeah. Teaching, that's a heck of a career, too. I had some really good teachers in my life. I was fortunate. I only had one teacher that I didn't care for. Everybody else was really, really good. She was a French teacher trying to teach math, and she was so boring. It wasn't her fault, but she was so boring. And I didn't get anything out of it. If I would have had a different math teacher, I think I would have been better in math. But she just made it to the point where I was actually counting the minutes on the clock. 60-minute class, and I was counting down the minutes almost every single class. She was so boring. But that was the past. Do you have any side hustles that you do for extra income? Nope, just YouTube. Just YouTube. 76 here in the tip of the mitten. Eliza, tip of the mitten. What is that? I really never heard of that. You think the beard looks good? Well, we'll see. We'll take a vote. I'll put a poll out. I think I know how to do that. I'm not sure. Katie, ho ho ho. Yeah, Santa Claus. Well, why not? You're growing a Christmas beard, Keith? Okay. It'd take me that long to grow one, I'm telling you. Greetings from Charleston, West Virginia. Freedom to organize our lives is priceless. Yeah. Anything we want to do, right, Rick? If you don't mind me asking, how much money do you make on YouTube per month? Thanks in advance. Thank you for all your advice. I don't talk about my income, but I will because I don't hold back. I will tell you at the end of the year. So in December, because I got monetized in January, beginning of January. So it'll be 1 year in January 2025. So I will do a show in late December or early January that's going to show you month by month what I made, how my progression with subscribers has gone, and I'll give you the whole thing. It'll be a nice show, probably a good 30-minute show that we'll do, and I'll lay it all out to you. 2.7%. Okay, I heard 2.6. I heard 2.5. They're saying 2.7. Not like the couple years ago where it was 8% or whatever it was, but 2.7. I guess we'll have to take what we can get. Alabama. Curtis Retirement Chronicles, Alabama. What does the missus say? Are you growing a beard? I don't know what that means. Be careful, it might make you look older. Yeah, and meaner too, right? You remember the big balloon release in Cleveland? Did you attend? No, I didn't. I did not. Recently heard about it. It was a wild event. I think is overblown. It was just in a localized area. They did go out into the Lake Erie. It just doing balloons, as they say, is kind of dumb because it messes up the wildlife and the birds, and that rubber doesn't disintegrate for years. So whoever planned that was kind of dumb. And in retrospect, it was not the thing to do. But I did not go there. But it was a sight, according to the TV reporters. It was a sight to see. You were looking for old books. Thank you, Freckles. 2.6 final result in October. Okay. Uh, it was an American flag. Okay, good. Keeping Hawaii 100 best. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Worthington was. They do steel. They make steel coils and sheets, and we would uh, use them in my last two companies. We bought from them, except they were expensive. Um, Michigan mitten. Okay. Cut up T-shirts make great shop rags. I actually buy my rags from, or I have been buying them from Costco. Those yellow rags. You can just rewash those and use them forever. But yeah, if you have old T-shirts, or hey, I even wear the old beat up T-shirts. I probably had a couple of videos where you could see the collars are all beat up. Steve, you're organizing your tools in the garage. Yeah, once I got the shed up, um, I have the cardboard, which I'm going to save to make planter boxes. Um, so I'm going to throw that cardboard in there in the spring. Um, and then I finally got my garage back to be looking like a garage again. And I still have some stuff to do. Alabama 2. Randy, hi from Colorado. How you doing over there? Hey, Randy, how is the marijuana thing working out for you guys? Ohio just legalized it. And I was wondering, like, did traffic accidents go up and did all that stuff happen? Or was that just a bunch of uh, people talking? Because you've had a very lenient laws for years now. And I don't know if you're abreast of all the news or whatever, but has it been okay? What is Ohio looking for now that we've legalized it? And again, like my shop, we still tested for marijuana when we hired people. So if you had that in your system, we wouldn't hire you. But I actually picked up a posting from Ford Motor Company on the internet one day. It was looking for assemblers or something from Ford Motor. I can't remember the plant, but they specifically said they weren't testing for marijuana anymore, which I thought that's kind of interesting. So I'm kind of curious about that. Love my teachers too, except for one. My geometry teacher in high school did not want to be there. Otherwise, incredible teachers. Why I decided to teach. Well, that's good. Now I'm hearing, and we talked about this last week. I think bus drivers. I know there's a community over from me that they can't get bus drivers, and I don't know if that's because of the unruliness of the kids or if there's people just don't want to do it because of the pay. I don't know. Um, my thing is not going down. Why is Simply Katie walks in green? Because she is a member. Um, if you guys remember, I'm behind here. If you guys remember, yeah, she's a member. If you guys remember back when I first started the lives, one of the lives I did, there was a lot of riffraff that came on. And I didn't know how to do subscriber mode. I was so new at this. So I set up membership only at the lowest price I could do, which was 99 cents, thinking that maybe that's the best way to do it. Well, then I found subscriber mode is works as well. And we haven't had too much riprap on here, as you guys can see. So that's worked out, I think, to our benefit. But we have 4 subscribers right now. And those, I can also set up a video live stream with just those subscribers. So right now, there's really not a benefit, but if things get a little crazy as we start to grow, and I don't expect anybody to have to sign up to that. Like I said, it was kind of I didn't know which way to go. So 99 cents a month. I mean, right now it's not getting you any benefits. Maybe someday if the channel keeps growing and we get riffraff or whatever, however you want to describe it, I'll set up some other moderators, like maybe one of you people or a couple of you will be moderators to help me out. But maybe we'll have to do some type of thing like that. But I'm not looking for that because people say, "Hey, you're just trying to take from our wallet." And well, no, I'm not trying to do that. So I just want you guys to understand that. Um, and a lot of channels do it, but I'm not crazy about it. Fresh produce is so expensive, better to plant and grow some there. Yep, that's why I got my garden with my tomatoes. All right, let me catch up. Texas Basement Builds from Texas, listening. Love your channel. Thank you. Sorry about your heat in Texas. There's lag. Oh boy, that's not good. Don't forget to like this video for Buzz. Thank you. All right, I'm behind. That's all right. Any new developments on the shed dry pour? It's looking good. Let me switch it over here. Hopefully you can see it. I got it open actually, and it's looking pretty good. I haven't had any issues. So the anchoring bolts went in with no problem. I didn't hear anything crack. I put in 4 anchor bolts to kind of open up. Drilled those down about 2.5, 3 inches, and thought I would get some. I'd hear like a crack where the cement separated. Nope. So it seems to be working pretty good. Let me catch up again. Hopefully I'm not missing. Ohio about to be rolling in the tax money. Tampa, exploring places, history, and antiques. Snow Canyon, Utah. My daughter goes out there climbing out to Utah. My husband hobbies are soccer, playing the guitar, and working around the yard. He also pedals his bike around town. That's great. So I caught up here. Carter Hill area, Montgomery. Been pretty much the same, I believe. Hoover, Alabama. Alabama just legalized CBD oil this year, but too conservative for buying marijuana. Is a bus driver here in Florida. Pay is bad and bus is so full, and behavior is an issue. Yeah. Well, I don't remember me being Mr. Innocent when I was riding the bus, so maybe kids haven't really changed that much. I don't know. Retired state employee since June 1st. Let's see. Cool. You guys are just having your own conversation. That's good. So lets me catch up here. Marijuana was legalized in Massachusetts a couple years ago. It was a big thing at first and calmed down because of the prices. That's an interesting take. What do you do with the leftover concrete? Actually, I have. I'm going to make, I don't know where you just saw that next to the shed. I'm going to put a sidewalk in there. So I've got 11 bags or 12 bags. I think I need, based on my math, I remember my math teacher was bad. Based on my math, I'll probably need 3 to 5 more bags. So I'll pick those up and I'll put that sidewalk in this week. Drove school bus for 7 years after retiring from my real career. I did it to supplement. Pay was low. Why is this jumping? Pay was low and kids in the middle school were terrible. Did you ever get a bear in your neighborhood? I was excited to get a bird feeder at the new condo because of a bear. Really? No, never had a bear. Nope. Now I know in PA and certain parts of Ohio, there have been bear sightings, but more rural areas, not around here. Not that I've ever heard. In Michigan, there was no effects of the legalization except that the taxes are shared with the community, so we're seeing a nice influx of money. Okay. How's your tomatoes doing in Ohio? Bumper crop here. Oh yeah, we're doing good. G-Man American, we're doing pretty good. Getting towards the end of the season though, but we had some nice tomato this year. Probably my best tomato garden. Now um, some of the other stuff didn't go as well, but I'm learning. Next year will be better. Southwest Missouri, Ricky G. Damn cars, greetings from the Philippines. Christmas season starts in September here. No snow, takes a little getting used to. September, really? Marijuana tax was supposed to go into the schools, but not the windfall they expected. As every year, another school tax measure is on the ballot. We can't do. They're 80-pound bags, Rick. We can't do any more. Our taxes just got raised for almost $400 a year just for housing assessment. Hopefully, they don't come to us with another school levy. They haven't in a while, um, and they built some schools, so hopefully they just leave us alone for a while. Lots of bears around our home, David. Silverado here from Warren, Youngstown area. Hello, Silverado. The only person I know from Warren is Pierre. He's a pastor at one of the churches there. You were starting. Okay. Got the money and gone. We see occasional bears. Okay. Illinois property taxes are the worst. You moved to Ohio. Bears have been on the feeders in the front yard in Georgia and outside my tent. Really? I'm surprised that there's so many bears. Will they raise your taxes because you put up a shed? Um, no. They actually, I shouldn't even say this because somebody could watch this video, but they still have me with one bathroom. We did an addition in 1996, which added a second bathroom, and they still have us listed as one bathroom. So I don't think they're real good about assessment. They don't come into your backyards and do all that kind of stuff. So they just kind of look, see if you have a chimney, which means you might have a fireplace. They look outside to see if you have an air conditioner. Look at your roof and stuff like that. Look at the general appearance of your house. I don't think they get into it too deep. Let's see, sure, I totally agree. He loves driving the school bus, huh, Steve? He said most of the drivers are older and younger people who want to drive the bus. Shh, on the additions, that's right. 280 zone, you understand. So tired of hearing people complaining about SEO at retail stores. I'm in Washington. I own my house, but thinking of retiring instead in a few years. Our assessors trespass. I've never seen anybody come into my yard. I know you're just joking about the addition. Bears, coyotes. No, I put an addition up in '96. If you're talking about me, we got permits and everything. Everything was legit because there was plumbing, there was electrical, there was building. It was, yeah, and it had to be inspected. It had to be checked out. We we were the subcontractors, um, and we just farmed everything out to different people, interviewed everybody. My wife did most of the work. She still has all the minute records of everything. Coyotes common in SoCal. Yep, coyotes, Ron. They're here too. Sometimes we can hear them when you got the windows open. You can hear them at night doing their thing. Do your kids visit more since you retired, Alf? I have one daughter left, and yeah, we see each other. She's a Cleveland firefighter, actually. Buzz, what was your position at your job? I started out years ago as a cycle counter, then a production planner, um, then a production manager, and then when I moved to another company, I was production manager again, and then the plant manager left. So my boss came up to me one day, and he said, "You're the plant manager," and I said, "Okay," and that was uh, 18 years ago. You want to drive the Karma bus, huh, John? Yeah. I want a buzz hat. Where'd you get that one? I got it at the Atlanta airport. I've looked on eBay. I've looked around. I can't find them. It's Georgia Tech. It's actually Georgia Tech. and I haven't been able to find a replacement because this one's old and it's getting beat up. She just washed it about 3 weeks ago, but I don't know where else you can get them. In my county, the property taxes are based on not only what I have, but what the neighbors have. Yeah, if houses like we just had one across the street because it has a bunch of acreage that sold for like close to $250,000. I mean, way outrageous. It was a home from the 1800s, brick home, but it was because of the property. So it sold so high. So when they look at comparisons of different houses, I think that gets figured into it as well. All right, Keith, you got to go. We'll see you later. Keith from Hawaii, Buzz Hat. We're gonna get some kind of hats. I'm gonna stop at my buddy, old co-worker of mine, years ago has an embroidery shop, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop over at his place, see what he could do for us. Having breakfast with this live in Australia. Ah, you got any kangaroos out your window? Tech one today. Beat Florida State. Do you use your fire pit? Yes. Matter of fact, I used not that one, but I used this one here. It's called the um, Cowboy Grill. I just used that to cook hot dogs and corn the other day. We just had a house selling in our neighborhood for 1 million, way overpriced. Yeah. Well, I know somebody that was trying to buy a house recently, and every single bid is it gets outbid. It's like everyone's going thousands and thousands and thousands over the asking price. It's crazy now. Um, Georgia Tech Fleet, Florida. Okay. Old Bastard Channel starting. Biker Bob. What's your favorite kind of eggs? Uh, Scotched? I don't know. Over easy, I guess. Hey, it's 36 minutes, 0 to 100. You know what we do here. 0 to 100, not including zero, not including 100. Let me write it down first before you start. Let me write it down, Katie. Let me write it down. Now we're going to use a number that we used a while ago, and we put it on the back of a bag. If you remember that from if you've been with us that long, and I do have it written down, so we can start. There it is. Oh, that was so quick. David Lee. David Lee. David Lee, 73. David Lee, 73. I'll write down David Lee. So if you guys know David, you need to send me an email at nopurplecar@gmail.com. Nopurplecar@gmail.com. And send that email to me with your email address, and I will send you an e-card, an Amazon e-card. Well, Freckles, yep, that's too late. We David Lee got 73. So for this round, and normally we give away two. Normally we're going to give away two. So and we'll do another one in about 10 minutes. Maybe sooner, maybe later. We'll see. Um, Remember, if you should be able to subscribe now at the 38-minute mark. I put it set it for 35. So if you've been watching and haven't subscribed, you can subscribe now and be entered into the next contest. Hi, Sally. Yeah, everybody's getting good at this game. I usually we have to wait a while, right? But it seems like the number is coming out pretty quick. Are the lawn tractors made the same if they were sold at Lowe's or Home Depot compared to a lawn mom and pop business? I don't know. When we were making lawn tractors, the only difference was Sears is who, and of course they're only they're gone now, right? Well, at least ours is gone. But Sears would make us, well, we were making lawnmowers and riding mowers. We would just change the labels and the colors. But for Sears, they would have specific specifications that were, you would get a little bit better stuff with Sears. Everybody else, pretty much the same for us. And that was years ago when I was doing that. Um, Only one guest, yes, Mary. It's just one guest this time. Are you canning tomatoes, Steve? No, we've been eating them. Uh, we've been eating them. I planted them like I set up. I did some seeds and then I did some more seeds later. So that's the best way to do it. It's actually better to do it 3 cycles, so that once these are done, the next one's hit, and then the third batch hits. And that's been kind of working out. I only did the 2 batches, but I'll do 3 batches, 3 different times, a couple weeks apart, so you don't get them all red at the same time. So I'm not canning. I do have to try that out though. My dad's last warehouse job was Sears before he retired. I like Sears. I wish they didn't go out of business, at least by me, and it's a shame. I kind of like them. I really did. Um, oh, look, members can post faster than 30 seconds. I don't know. Got it set up for 60 seconds, but I don't know. You having a brat summer buzz. Robin, what's a brat summer? I don't know. Big box, cheaper model, speaking as an outdoor equipment specialist for Lowe's. Well, when we were, Eliza, when we were making at Modern Tool and Die, MTD Products, when we were making which is now was bought recently, bought by Black and Decker, we were just switching labels. That's all we were doing. It was the same model, same everything, push mower, 20 inch, 21, 22 inch. Um, Cub Cadet got yellow and white outdoors, got a silver um, look to it with their logos and labels, and that was it. No difference. Now, that was a lot of years, that was 20 years ago. So things obviously have changed. I heard you don't like riffraff. I apologize if you consider this riffraff, but my father said you have an epidemic of people asking for your feet. Is this true? No, that is not true. But I heard you can make money. I heard you could make money. Someone, I was talking about my YouTube channel, and somebody, when I was at work, I stopped into work some months ago, and they said there were some people were making $10,000 doing that, and just the feet. And I'm like, are you serious? And they said, yeah. And he said his wife was thinking about doing it. I said, no. And he goes, yeah, 10 grand. I said, whatever. So Hubs and I enjoy watching you. I'm already retired. He has 51 days until he is done. He's looking forward to enjoying a bit of legal weed here in Washington. Well, congratulations on his upcoming retirement. Look at that. What bird is that? I can't tell what he is from here. Might be the downy woodpecker, but I can't tell. We still have Kenmore Appliance, at least 20 years old. They've made them good. Back in the day, they made them good. He means brat is in sausage. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Feet, what the heck y'all talking about? Well, the person talking about feet, and I don't know if that person was being on the up and up, but we won't go there. Uh, you can make 10,000, but you have to have 11 toes. I've said this before. There's Orange Cat. Hey, remember Orange Cat? Here's Orange Cat. He's getting big. Got him as a baby cat on the deck. Um, I just I was watching this one farming video, and this girl is in the tractor and it's picking tomatoes, And I was amazed that how many tomatoes they were getting from this farm uh, into these trucks. And I was absolutely amazed. And I'm looking at how many views they got, and I'm like, wow, this has got a lot of views. And then I noticed that she's got the low cut, whatever. But then I started, of course, once you get on that one, then they start showing you different ones, and people are getting a million views. Who's the one that my wife and I just saw this today? It was Mary something. Mary, I don't even know her last name, but it was Mary something. And I guess she wears the overalls with nothing else, just the overalls. And she's getting like a million views. And I'm thinking, okay. I told my wife, hey, she said no. So, um, so we left it at that. I remember when Sears sold Craftsman products, and they would last a very long time. Still using a Craftsman power washer and air compressor. Yeah, my power washer is a Sears power washer. It starts up like it's the only thing that I have that actually starts up like the first pull. It constantly starts up, and I've had that thing for I want to say close to a decade now. Yeah, retire inspired. I know it's whatever. I mean, there's other places to whatever. Cat videos will make you a bunch. Yeah. Okay, put the feet away, Dana. Dana's garden retreat. You have three kitties? Okay, Buckeye Jen. Yeah, we have a few. As a matter of fact, here's Gray Cat. They're the only two that go outside while he licks his private parts. I could probably get views on that too. All right, we're going to hell in a handbasket here. Um, yeah, they're the only two. We found both of these this past year. This January, I think, will be 1 year for that gray cat and the orange cat, I believe. Found them both. Orange cat was on the deck. Gray cat was trying to stay warm, and we bought a house for it. Plugged it in, small little heated house. And he stayed in there all winter, and then we decided to bring him in, get him fixed up and stuff. Hard to communicate when you can't see the face or hear the voice. Saturday sillies are out tonight. Yeah, I think so. It's just some weird things tonight. And it's not a full moon either. We just had that blue moon, I think it was. Craftsman tools. That was when you wanted your tools to last, yeah. Although I did break a Craftsman shovel and I never took it back. Broke right in half. Should be reported they're cheating while other people work hard. Nah, I mean everybody got hey, whatever if it's look, if it's legal and YouTube allows it, so what? Right? It's like when people say, and I'm not going to get into politics or anything. Well, Amazon didn't pay any taxes. It's just wrong. Well, guess who wrote the tax code? Republicans and Democrats wrote the tax code. So you're mad at Amazon because they didn't pay taxes. Guess what they did? They did it by the law. So your ire should be against the people who wrote the tax code, and it wasn't Amazon. So the same with anything else. If you're following the law, maybe the law should be changed. I agree. But I don't want to make videos. I want to watch them. Okay. Do you have a snowblower? Yes. I have one of them small ones. I got rid of my MTD 5 horse because it just wasn't blowing out good enough. And I bought one of those little, I got it from Ace Hardware. Yeah, I can't even think. Little Toro. You Georgia State fan or you just like the hat? Just found the hat. Uh, Buzz being my nickname, just found the hat and at the Atlanta airport. So I bought it from there. Um, and that's where we're at. Buzz's cat will get him demonetized. Yeah, it could be. You'd rather watch Buzz's retirement garage. Well, thank you. Very nice of you, Mrs. Buzz, to help kitties. Yeah, I mean that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you can't just leave them out. Um, Can't leave them out. They're not all of them will come in the house. We have one that still comes around. He actually crosses the street. We named him Crosser, and he'll cross the street, but he won't come in the house. He's too feral. And we got a couple other ones that are the neighbor feeds mostly, and they hang around her house. They've been around for probably a decade as well. They're getting older. They just won't go in the house. So Congress writes the laws, not to have that debate here. That includes the laws regarding the borders. Yeah, I know, Bert, but yeah, that was just a little bit, since tonight seems to be a little bit of a strange night. I don't do politics, but um, if you're within the confines of the law, then you, right? I had a video of a zombie crawling on the ground, got over 180,000 views so far. I think it'll hit a million. eBay has those hats. Really? I didn't see this one. One cat equals no mice. Yeah. Except this one was already declawed when we found it. So I don't know how many mouses he catches. Um, if your daughter is a climber, wonder if she has come to Washington. Great climbing here and in Oregon, Smith Rock. Nah, it's kind of far for us or for her, but she has been to Utah and she's been to all the most of the areas in Utah. I can't even think of the Bryce Canyon, I'm thinking, and a couple other places she's told us about. That's kind of scary too, especially after I saw that movie about the guy. What was it called? And anyway, the guy was hiking alone and he fell into a crevice and a rock fell on his arm and he had to cut his arm off to get out. You guys might remember that movie, but it was interesting. I mean, they didn't show the gory part really, but it was interesting. So it always scares me. But she's with her boyfriend, so it's not like she's climbing alone. 127 hours, right, Nancy? It was a different kind of movie. Buckeye Jen, Utah. Have you been? No, I've never been out there. My daughter said I could go out there um, with them, but I'd feel kind of weird. The old guy with a bunch of young people out there. So plus, I'd probably hold them up somehow and break my leg or twist my ankle, so they'd have to be carrying me. Uh, Aaron Ralston, I believe, was the hiker you mentioned. Match Point QS. I don't remember. Could be. I just don't remember the name. But it was. I think I saw that movie about 4 or 5 months ago. I want to say. Not a fan of live, but carry on. Dan, come on. I did put another video out, and I want to do another video, but I'm asking for permission from somebody. So if he's watching, I sent you an email. I sent you an email to see if I could get permission to post a video. Watching from San Diego. How you doing, Lynn? Being within the confine of the law. Saying much with an adultery, divorce, and abortion are illegal. Yeah, but we're not going to get into all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Good comedy show tonight. I don't know. Hopefully, we're not going to get flagged for anything. We sightsee, but not climb. Cheers, all. Hope to see you all again. See you, Bert. Take care. Uh, you have my permission. Buzz, what is your real name, first name? Still private? I mean, if somebody really wanted to find out, they could find out. I mean, nowadays with Google Earth and all these different apps out there, you can find out just about where anybody lives. What time they go to sleep. I mean, you could find out everything, right? But I'm trying to keep most of my stuff private right now. Few people know, but there are a few people out there that know. But trying to keep things private. Everyone, please like the stream. That's okay, Keith. I appreciate it. So we're at 53 minutes, 54 minutes now. So I am going to, you're going to get ready for your annual drive from DC to MT. Is that Montana? Now that I'm retired, I can go whenever the spirit moves me. Oh, yeah. Rich. Hello, Rich. Where you been, Rich? Why not give your real name? Don't have to give your last name, home address, social security number. No, I'd rather give my social security number. How about we do that? Uh, oh, okay, Steve. You got it and replied, okay. All right. So, okay. So, what Steve is talking about, I'll save it. I'll save it for a separate video. Yeah, we'll just do, I did a separate video. So, we're going to show you that. It was from Steve's Retirement Corner. He sent me something today, or I should say, I got it today. Very, very surprised. Um, and I did an unboxing. I'm going to show you, I'm going to post a video maybe tonight of the unboxing. He says he sent me an email and gave his permission. So I will read that email first just to make sure. But Steve is Steve's a good guy. Let me tell you something. He's a good guy, even though he likes the Packers. But that's okay. But he sent me something Browns related, and we'll do the unpacking and we'll show you. Um, you still need inspiration to start my budget expenses. Steve gave his real name. Hey, I'm going to show you. I'm going to unplug this. Hopefully, this will work. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you what Steve sent me. I'll still do the unboxing, but for you 123 people on here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. Where are we at? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. In Cleveland Browns colors. Well, of course, there's no breeze right now, but look at that. Is that not the coolest thing? Yep. Let's see if I don't fall down here. Isn't that something? He was just knocking around one day and he decided to. It is really nice. So all you have to do is go to Steve's Retirement Corner and order one. I'm sorry, Steve. uh, yeah, he's going to be making them. I think they're real cheap too. I told him he should. I said it looks so nice. It looks so, you can't even really see it from here though, but it looks so nice that I told him he should just make them and sell them. Just do a little online thing. Um, I mean, it's really, really nice. Yeah, Steve is talented. If you go to his channel, Steve's Retirement Corner, he did a bench, old beat up bench. He got all that cleaned up and painted. He painted it in Packers colors. I mean, it looks nice, but would have looked better in Browns colors. Football. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Like the monthly chart. I want to see if I can live on Social Security only, not retired. Well, I just suggest, as many channels do, that if you could retire debt free, that's the best thing. Now, there's one guy who has a $300 truck payment, and that's okay. If you got the money, it's but if your house is paid off or your condo or wherever you live, that's probably a big help. Because remember, once that paycheck stops, and that's why you probably should talk to a financial advisor of some type, just to make sure that what your plan is makes sense. Run it past a couple people. Um, Probably makes sense. Yeah, Roxy, Steve's got a good channel. Are you a Browns fan? AFC North is going to be tough. Yeah, I'm a Browns fan, but the only problem is my quarterback. They're playing Seattle tonight. $1 billion quarterback is not playing again. Starting to worry me. Brian, yeah. Go Pack. Go Browns. Any in Lions colors? See, Steve, you already got some requests. Yeah, Steve's good at woodworking. Go Seahawks. Terry, come on, stop. I made quilts now that I'm retired and bags and things. I had that planned for. Yeah, if you got something that you can make like Steve does, I mean, I would sell them online. I told him that in an email. It's and yeah, you don't want to create a job. You know what I mean? If you don't want a job, you don't want to create a job when you have expectations from other people, But I would tell you guys, I'll make you one, and you might get it in 3 months. That's what I would tell you. Go Bills. Bills are always tough. They always say, "Hey, who's that Bill? Bill, who's that kid that they got that he's talking about getting the coat off the rack and his mama taught him to buy coats off in the off season, buy winter coats in the summer. What's that kid's name? He's funny as heck. Browns would never should have let Flacco go. I know. They got that other guy though. What Jamius Winston? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He's a fireball. Debt free since 23. Be quitter, not a quitter. How do you find a reputable financial advisor? I don't know. I went to one local in Cleveland called Zarka Financial during 2020. We were just exchanging emails because they weren't doing in office visits. But they were called Zarka Financial. They're in North Olmsted, and they actually do guest spots on the local NBC station. I think it is local Cleveland station. So they're legit. Zarka Financial. I don't know anything more about them. They didn't charge me anything for the consultation in 2020. You might want to give them a call just to see what they're all about, but they're legit. Um, don't want a job for gifts. Hello, Buzz. Hello, Angela. Terry is 66. Buckeye Jane, ask your friends for references and make sure they are a fiduciary. That's right. Meaning they charge a flat rate, right? Not a percentage. Flacco is the best thing to happen to the Browns in ages, and in true Browns fashion, they cut him loose. I wonder if he signed with anybody. I haven't followed him to see. A fiduciary financial advisor will charge a flat fee, and they don't make money on investments or trying to sell you. Correct. I still don't understand why the Browns let Mayfield go. That was a whole weird thing with Mayfield. Um, yeah. Hey, we're the team that drafted Johnny Manziel. Go figure. I love being retired, but love being debt free even better. Yeah, that's true. What is the average age of your subscribers? Around 55. Believe it or not, 55 to 60. I loved Baker. Did you hear about the time behind what was the name of the restaurant? He was signed by Indy. Oh, Flacco was? Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Thoughts on annuities? I don't have one. I couldn't give you any advice about annuities. Okay, we're at a minute. Minute. We're at an hour and 3 minutes. So 0 to 100. Let me write down something. 0 to 100, not including zero, not including 100. Let's do our second $25 e-gift card of the night. My pencil is down. We are ready to go. And if I miss it somehow, we will pay. We would do a walk back and we'll go ahead and send it to two people if I miss it somehow. But since Steve told me how to do slow mode, which I think I put it on, um, it doesn't come 1,000 miles an hour now. So hopefully I won't miss it. We've been pretty successful with that. 0 to 100, not including zero, not including 100. Somebody was close. Of course, that doesn't help you at all. Yeah, Alicia, put it in there. I remember I also got the 60-second slow mode on. I don't know if you know that or not, but that means usually it means you have to wait 60 seconds so we don't, like I said, it doesn't go too fast. So a slow guy like me can keep up. Haven't seen it yet. Have not seen it yet. People are getting close. Hmm. Only in horseshoes and hand grenades. Keep guessing. Don't have a winner yet. We do not have a winner yet. So David Lee got the first one. And remember to email me at nopurplecar@gmail.com. I will send you a $25 e-card. And I have not seen the number 0 to 100, not including zero, not including 100. Have not seen it yet. You guys are slipping tonight. You guys are slipping. 120 of you on here. No, you just keep guessing. Keep guessing until Buckeye Jen, keep guessing until somebody gets it. Now, you might be hampered by the 60-second rule, but other than that, you keep guessing. And if you won already, you can win again. Somebody's close again. Somebody who won the first one got close again. Now that I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention, hopefully I didn't pass it up. Should we put a time limit on the guesses? Oh, Robin, finally. Robin. Let's make sure Robin got the 18. Robin got 18. Where was that at now? Let me go back up. Make sure I did not miss anybody while I was in daydream land here. Robin got the 18. Where is Robin now? Robin Thomason. Let me write that down. Robin Thomason. nopurplecar@gmail.com. Don't forget to email me. So you have got it. And let's make sure anybody could check me out. Any more 18s? Any more 18s up there? I didn't think so, but if someone had an 18 and I didn't catch it, let me know. I don't think there was, but you never know about me. I think those are two people that haven't won before. So that's cool. You had it, Sharon? Oh boy, okay. Nobody else sees it. Remember, you might have. Yeah, David almost won again. That's right. He had 17, I think. 17 or 19. And so, Sharon, did you double check? Because I've got everybody telling me no more 18s. You might have typed it in and it didn't take. That's possible. But we can double check too. This will also, I think the feed does show up during the playback. I think I set it up that way. Sharon had 16. Okay, the number was 18. Time to feed the dog. All right, Nancy, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna 109, an hour 9. So we're gonna close this up for tonight. And I see it as 18, but I won last week. Okay, Sharon, I'm gonna look. Okay, I'm gonna look on the tonight. I'll go back and we'll check the replay. Well, look at the instant replay, Sharon. Let's see. And if you did, we're going to take care of you. Don't you worry about that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Congrats to everybody that won and the 2 people that won, maybe 3. And have a great weekend. And we'll do this again maybe next Saturday or Sunday, depending. And sometimes we do an impromptu during the middle of the week. I just happen to just turn on the computer and I put on the live, and sometimes we do it midweek as well. See how the week goes. It's supposed to be pretty hot this week here in Cleveland. It's going to get back up into the 90 area with the high humidity. So don't know how much I'll do outside, at least as far as sitting out here sweating doing a live. So we'll see you guys again. And yeah, thank you, Brian. See you, Steve. Take care of Pepper, Freckles. Bill, see you, Bill. Buckeye Jen, okay. Jenny M. Lynn Evans, congrats to the winner. Enjoyed the talk. See you, Roxy and Mary. Retire inspired. Okay, Sharon. Like I said, I'll check. All right, David Lee, we'll see you. Okay, we're signing off for today. Appreciate you all being here and look forward to seeing you again next week. See how things